How you doing, guys? This is Anon21486, but for this video purpose, I'm Taviko Productions. I'm technically not used to saying Taviko Productions because, I usually use this voice and this setup for Anon21486. Anyway, the purpose of this video is not to rage on the whole YouTube Partners program and the new requirements and also the loss of my YouTube partners, or possible loss. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest, but it's also to, state what's going to happen to my channels from this point on. So, without further ado, let the discussion begin. First thing to discuss is the YouTube Partners Program and the new requirements. If you haven't heard, within the past 24 hours, YouTube has decided to change their requirements for YouTube partnership. And of course, this affects me because, quite frankly, I don't meet the requirements anymore. Um, for me, Ellie21486 has been a partner since 2008, and Eddie21486 has been a partner since 2010. So these channels have been in the program for a long time. If I remember correctly, I joined the YouTube Partners Program in 2008 for LE21486, but I didn't start monetizing any videos until about 2011. So that's just a little background on my, you know, my status and my channels. Anyway, the new YouTube Partners Program requires that you get 4,000 hours a year and you need to have 1,000 subscribers. Now, on both channels, I don't meet that requirement. On LE21486, I barely meet that requirement because I think I got like 250 subscribers. I'm not thinking that that's going to have YouTube partnership anymore. Uh, Eddie21486, this channel here does meet half of the requirement, and that is essentially the views or the hours or views per hour, whatever it is called. I'm sorry. I'm actually trying to do this off the top of my head, so I don't have a screen in front of me. Anyway, I checked my analytics last night to find out that my channel, Eddie21486, actually makes about 5 to 6,000, hours of viewing. So in my mind, that's a good qualification, good requirement. The problem is that I only have about 800 subscribers on this channel. So, yeah, I honestly don't know what's going to happen. They weren't really clear in their blog. I mean, they said that you have to have both, but then there's a section in the actual announcement that said you could have either or, and then it goes back to both. So it's really, really vague and, you know, just really vague and confusing. And many people have pointed that out. Anyway, going back to my channels and things like that, honestly, it's disappointing. It's disappointing because of the fact that I started in the YouTube partnership way before many of the other people started. So, yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about the YouTube Partners program. And now I'm going to go into the discussion of what's going to happen on my channels. And believe me, you do want to hear this. So, first and foremost, let's go with my primary channel or my initial channel, LE21486. And that's with two L's, by the way. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the videos as is, and I'm still going to upload some videos on there. Not a lot, but some videos, and that's just because some videos I've actually had planned for years. Like I mentioned earlier, I had a video that's been in the works for 2 years, and it's been in the works for 2 years just for the sole purpose of it involves a construction site. So of course it's going to take a long time, and it's going to take a long time. But yeah, there's going to be some videos on there that are monetized now that will be either unlisted. No, sorry, not either unlisted or private, but it's going to be unlisted. And that's just because those videos are actually a media type videos. And when I mean media type, I'm talking about news organizations or news affiliated. And unfortunately, that's going to be, demonetized. So of course I'm going to make them unlisted so they don't appear on YouTube's searches. Now I will be working on my website this year, and you're going to be seeing those videos on my website, which of course has or will have AdSense linked to it. So that's some kind of monetizations on those videos, but it's not going to be a lot. And if you are okay with that, great. If not, great. I'm not going to force you to do anything. So, yeah. Um, my second channel, which is Eddie21486, which is this channel here with an R. What's going to happen on this channel is nothing, actually. Um, Honestly, I said that I was going to stop doing some projects, but I think the best option is to do those projects and transfer them to here on this channel. Um, what projects am I talking about? Well, one of the projects I wanted to do is I wanted to try out gaming, and I figured, I was gonna do it on Anon 21486, even though I wasn't gonna get monetized for on any of it. But, I'm thinking now it will be more suitable on this channel just because this channel does have a lot more subscribers to it and it could be reached out a lot more. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing gaming, or I'm going to try to do gaming. Just heads up, I don't have any consoles on me and I really don't know what I'm doing. So, forgive me for being very amateurish here. Um, Quite frankly, right now I did record 2 episodes of Freedom Planet, but even that's become a pain because of the recording software. So, any gamers out there that has a recording software that we can record a desktop, like really record a desktop clearly, that I can actually do some work on it, feel free to post in a comment because I am looking for a software. Uh, but yeah, I am planning on doing gaming on this channel. I am planning on releasing the 2016 Voters Reaction Series, which, in all honesty, I've been lacking, and that's just because of work. And I am looking for something to do some research on. Um, Quite frankly, I started this channel as a research channel. Yeah, go figure, right? So basically, the Marissa on Drugs series, or Marissa in Suwaku, I actually spent about a year, maybe a year and a half, searching all the movements in there and comparing them and then matching them together with the original source. So, yeah, if I'm gonna do research, it's going to take a while, and that's just due to timing. But yeah, that's my goal for this channel. For my other channel and the last channel I'm going to discuss is Anon21486. And of course, that is the channel I am most actively, you know, working on right now. For the most part, it is going to be a commentary and reaction channel still. And maybe some gaming news, which I may just end up posting it onto Eddie21486 from this point on. But I'm thinking, I'm still gonna do that. And of course, right now the majority of it is My Little Pony. But I'm also planning on doing other series, or I've been planning on doing other series, including The Legend of Korra, which I've been looking forward to, and I've only seen the first season, and I said, you know what, I really want to share this. Now, none of those videos are going to be monetized in any way, shape, or form by me, so yeah, and I'm not going to do any Patreon because, quite frankly, I don't want to. I don't want to make a profit. I don't want to make a living off, other people's works, in this case, other companies' works. But I would like to share my experience. I mean, let's be frank here. When I started Anon 21486, I started Anon 21486 as a speech thing because, quite frankly, I got in trouble. Yeah. If you hear my video and hear how I talk, I'm not the best at talking in the English language, and that's probably because I grew up with ADHD and dyslexia. I think it was dyslexia. I'm not entirely sure what I grew up with. but I never really grasped the English language, so of course I'm not going to be perfect on. I'm not going to be articulate, but it's a good exercise for me to speak, and it's something that I don't do. I don't speak much at all. So those are going to be the three or the changes on all three channels. Eddie21486 will, by the look of it now, will become my main channel. And I am so glad that I'm able to comment using my channel's name now because, quite frankly, that whole Google Plus thing wasn't working for me. Anyway, I hope this explains some things, and quite frankly, I do hope to see from you guys. I mean, yeah, it's a heartbreaking situation, but like I said, I can definitely understand why they're doing it. It's just a sad thing that there's casualties and legitimate casualties with this program. But what can you do? It is a big corporation, and you just gotta work with it. So this has been it. Oh, this has been it. Sorry, but this is it. This has been Anon21486, also known as Tavico Productions or Ellie21486 or Eddie21486. I'm going to be signing off, and I hope to see you guys in the near future with my future videos. Later.